audio surfaced of Schiff being spoofed last year by a Russian prankster, well, actually two of them, who claimed to have dirt on President Trump. He's so excited. Listen to this.
He was in Moscow in November 2013. He met with a journalist and...
Well, she's a poor journalist, but anyway, she became famous because of Putin is her godfather.
Okay, Putin's godfather. Okay.
She also known as a person who provides girls for escort for oligarchs, and she met with Trump and she brought him one-hour Russian girl, celebrity Olga Buzova, who also known as a person with a strange reputation.
Olga, and how do you spell her name?
Olga Buzova.
And what's the nature of the compromise?
Well, there were pictures of naked Trump.
And so Putin was made aware of the availability of the compromising material?
Yes, of course.
Thank you very much. We will be back in touch with you through our staff to make arrangements to obtain these materials for our committee and for the FBI, and I appreciate you reaching out to us.
We reached out to Schiff's office for a comment. They still have not responded. However, his office did tell The Atlantic that he suspected the call was bogus. Doesn't sound like it. The emails don't show it. Hasn't been a good week for Schiff. He was also accused of putting out classified information in a press release, and we know for sure he hyped what the Republican memo is from the House Intel was. Oh, sources and methods. No sources, no methods. Here was reaction former Secret Service agent Dan Bongino, former Clinton pollster, Fox News contributor Doug Schoen. Isn't this kind of what they accused that meeting at Trump Tower and Donald Trump Jr. about? Oh, they were seeking dirt. That sounds like Adam Schiff seeking dirt about a naked Donald Trump.
I think it was a phone call that was a...
No. Series of emails, series of follow-ups.
I'm going on what I've read and what I've heard, but Schiff went to law enforcement. He said it was bogus. So to my way of thinking, it is a Russian trick by skilled provocateurs doing what's called compromise and provocation.
It's sort of like if we read the Graham-Grassley memo, the Grassley-Graham memo, and that says that the bulk of information was Russian government, Russian sources, that they used to get a FISA warrant to spy on an opposition candidate. Does that sound like a Russian scandal to you?
It is a Russian scandal because the
With
Russians...
a Hillary Russian scandal.
There certainly was one of those. Yeah. There was a Russian scandal to impose themselves in the election. There are lots of Russian scandals.
But there's not a Trump-Russia scandal. That's the point.
I haven't said that, nor has there been proof of that.
There's no proof.
But we still have an investigation that is ongoing. Let's let it finish.
Ongoing for a month. We do know Hillary paid for Russian lies and tried to disseminate it to the American people, and then they never told that Hillary Clinton bought and paid for it, Dan Bongino, and then the FISA court wasn't informed.
Yeah, this is amazing, Sean. You know, I say to the working class Democrats out there, and I mean this, how do you put up with these frauds in your party in D.C. like Adam Schiff? You know, he says he thought it was a bogus call. Adam Schiff is a bogus politician. This guy's been a fraudster from the start. Sean, you can always pick the Democrats' scam by whatever they accuse the Republicans of because they're guilty of it themselves. The collusion charge, yeah, that happened between Hillary, Fusion GPS, and the Russians who gave them the information. The obstruction charge, yeah, Hillary destroyed a bunch of BlackBerries, and now we get the seeking information compromise from the Russians. Yeah, it was the Democrats doing it, and Ed Henry broke another story tonight about a Democrat senator trying to get information about Trump, too, from a guy connected to Russia.
A lot of hypocrisy. You saw Ed Henry's report tonight.
I did. Look, there is a lot of hypocrisy, Sean. My attitude is...
Oh, by the way, let me just break some news.
Sir, please.
I had nothing to do with the report. Nothing. Zip.
So I should tell my sources who said you were all over it?
Nothing. No conversation, nothing. But I actually am amused that people assume things about me that are not true. Look, it's amusing.
My feeling is that this matter is a fringe matter. But what requires real investigation, I think, is the FBI, what they did, the whole issue of the email scandal.
But it's not the FBI. This is a few people in the FBI at the highest echelon.
Yeah, that's the FBI.
But it's not. But I don't want to taint good people that protect us and risk their lives every day.
To me, the institution is tainted. The president, who is apparently communicating with Hillary, was tainted. Hillary was clearly involved in the Uranium One.
She was protected.
She was protected. We got to get to the bottom of what happened there. I'm fair-minded. I want an investigation of that. I want the Russian collusion investigation done and completed without politics, without partisanship.
We knew she was guilty of crimes, Dan Bunge, you know, and they allowed it so she could run. And then they never told the FISA court she paid for all these lies.
Yeah, what's amazing is, we have a witness protection program. Hillary was like in the justice protection program. She was insulated from justice everywhere she went at every turn. Sean, we know now conclusively that the information streams in that dossier used to spy on Trump came from two people. They came from two groups of people. From Russians interested in interfering in our election, who passed it on to Hillary's team. And from Hillary's team herself, who passed it on, they essentially hijacked the justice system. And as Mark Levin said correctly, they bought a warrant.
They bought a warrant. Are you friends with Sid Blumenthal?
No. I know Sid. I am happy that he is a professional colleague from the past, Sean, the past.
The Hannity hotline next.
With 16 years in cybersecurity, I can tell you that criminals are scouring the dark web trying to steal your identity and your personal information.
That's why Experian monitors the dark web globally and alerts you to suspicious activity, so you can act before a criminal can. Go to Experian.com/protect now to see if your personal information is on the dark web with a free one-time dark web scan.
Don't let them steal your identity on the dark web. Protect yourself with a company you can trust.
If you're concerned about your heart health, or know someone who is, then you should get KardioMobile by AliveCor, the only FDA-cleared medical-grade personal EKG device that analyzes your heart rhythm in just 30 seconds and lets you send results directly to your doctor.
Atrial fibrillation is an abnormal heart rhythm that can lead to stroke. By using the KardioMobile device, we can detect atrial fibrillation.
When you feel a symptom and you feel like your heart's acting up, taking the EKG immediately and getting that reading that's normal is a huge peace of mind.
When Barry uses his KardioMobile, it gives us the peace of mind that he's okay, gives us the freedom to travel and to move on and live our life.
I went through many years where my first instinct was to go to the ER. This is my first go-to. This is my first line of defense in getting, information to my doctor.
KardioMobile puts peace of mind in your pocket for only $99. To order, visit KardioMobile.com.
Without KardioMobile, I wouldn't know when I needed help.
The closer you get to home, the more you know the commute is worth it. For all the work you pour into this place,